Joining me live is Macquarie University criminologist Vincent Hurley, who spent 29 years in the New South Wales Police Force investigating drug trafficking into Australia. Thanks so much for your time, Vincent. So what do we think's happened here? Obviously, all this cocaine has, fallen overboard somewhere?
No wonder the beaches are more popular this summer than ever. So what had happened is that it's probably no different from any other year. The cocaine probably come dislodged from the hull of ships or on the chain. They have a container that's been dislodged, and that can be dislodged as a result of poor craftsmanship by the cartels who have welded it to the hulls of ships, or it could be from the ocean currents or cyclones off the Australian coast that made the waters rough and had dislodged it, or it could be the chain itself has actually snapped. So it could be for any number of those reasons, and we'll never really know. But the washing up of the cocaine, I would imagine that the Water Police and the Bureau of Meteorology are doing a lot of ocean current modelling to try and estimate where they have come from, over time. And the age of the barnacles would be a bit of an indicator to those people who would be studying marine biology. They would be able to put an estimate time frame on that.
Yeah, right. So if we've seen this much wash up, can you kind of calculate how much these criminals may have lost at sea and these packages having not been discovered yet?
Oh, look, that would be really hard, Laura, to estimate. I can probably say that there's been a massive increase in the coca plant back in the Andean mountains where cocaine comes from. It comes from a plant. And that has grown in size from roughly 10 years ago to about 153,000 hectares to 300,000 hectares last year. So there's a flood of cocaine, or the potential of a flood of cocaine throughout the world. And Australia is a very attractive market for that. And it's worth the risk of bringing it out here and so far for that particular reason. Wow. So it is really hard to estimate the amount, but the desire for cocaine is high in Australia. Australia is considered one of the top countries in the world per head of population that consumes cocaine. And we're willing to pay probably the third highest price for cocaine in the world. The other two countries are in the Middle East, and that's because of religious and cultural reasons why they pay a higher price, whereas in Australia, we don't have to worry about that religious or cultural element.
Yeah, and the reality is it's probably not going to make a dent in the trade, even though we see that one package being worth several hundreds of thousands of dollars. Vincent, fascinating insight from you. Thanks so much for your time.